where leadership began.
His early political career began quietly, shaped by a deep desire to serve and an extraordinary discipline that had taken root during his youth. When he returned from his spiritual travels, he did not seek comfort or stability. Instead, he joined a life of service with complete dedication. He became involved with local volunteer groups, taking on small responsibilities, organizing events, helping during festivals, supporting communities during crises, and solving everyday problems. These roles may have seemed modest, but they taught him how people think, how they struggle, and what true leadership requires.
Slowly, his dedication was noticed. He was given more responsibilities, sent from village to village and town to town, often traveling with little more than a notebook and a bag. He learned to communicate with farmers, shopkeepers, students, and workers, earning trust not through power, but through patience and hard work. His ability to speak clearly, organize efficiently, and inspire others made him stand out. He became known as someone who could bring people together during difficult times, floods, droughts, or social tensions. As he rose through the ranks, he took on full-time roles that demanded complete commitment. He would leave home for long periods, live in simple accommodations, and work in the field from morning to night. His early political journey was not about elections or fame. It was about building society from the ground up. He created networks of volunteers, trained young people, and set up programs to educate, support, and uplift communities. His disciplined lifestyle, waking up before dawn, living simply, and working tirelessly, became his signature.
In June 1975, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi announced a state of emergency in India, which lasted until 1977. This time is called the emergency. Many leaders who disagreed with her were put in jail, and opposition groups were shut down. During this period, he became the General Secretary of the Gujarat Lok Sangharsh Samiti, an RSS group that organized resistance against the emergency in Gujarat. Soon after, the RSS itself was banned. Because of this, he had to go into hiding. He often moved from place to place in Gujarat, using disguises to avoid being arrested, sometimes dressing like a monk and sometimes like a Sikh. He helped print pamphlets that criticized the government, sent them to Delhi, and organized secret protests. He also helped set up safe houses for people the government was looking for, and raised money to support activists and political refugees. During this time, he wrote a book in Gujarati called Sangharsh Ma Gujarat, in the struggles of Gujarat, which described what was happening during the emergency. In this role, he also met several national political leaders, including the well-known activist George Fernandez.
Eventually, his effectiveness reached the attention of national leaders. He was invited to take part in larger organizational strategies, helping shape campaigns, coordinating movements, and strengthening the political structure at a regional and then national level. In 1978, he became an RSS Sambhag Prakarak, which means a regional organizer. He looked after RSS work in the cities of Surat and Vadodara. In 1979, he moved to Delhi to work for the RSS, where he researched and wrote about how the RSS handled the emergency. After finishing this, he returned to Gujarat. In 1985, the RSS sent him to work with the BJP. 2 years later, in 1987, he helped plan the BJP's campaign for the Ahmedabad city elections. The party won easily, and many writers say that his planning was a major reason for the victory.
Around this time, L.K. Advani became the president of the BJP in 1986, and the RSS wanted its members to take important roles in the party. Because of his successful work in Ahmedabad, he was chosen for such a position. Later in 1987, he was elected as the organizing secretary of the BJP's Gujarat unit. He continued rising in the party and joined its National Election Committee in 1990, helping organize major political marches like Advani's Ram Rath Yatra and Joshi's Ekta Yatra. In 1992, he briefly stepped away from politics to help start a school in Ahmedabad and because of disagreements with a senior leader. By 1994, he returned to politics after being encouraged by Advani. As party secretary, his planning played an important role in the BJP's win in the 1995 Gujarat elections. Later that year, he became the BJP's national secretary and moved to Delhi to oversee work in Haryana and Himachal Pradesh.
In 1998, after a major Gujarat leader left the party, Modi supported candidates loyal to Keshubhai Patel to bring unity within the BJP. His strategy helped the party win the 1998 state elections, and he was promoted to BJP General Secretary that same year. His sharp thinking, ability to handle crises, and unwavering loyalty made him indispensable. His rise was not sudden. It was built on decades of unnoticed, demanding, hands-on public service. By the time he formally entered public life on a major stage, he was no longer an unknown young volunteer. He had become a strategist, a communicator, and a leader who understood the heartbeat of ordinary citizens. His early political years shaped the foundation on which he would later ascend to the highest office, years rooted not in power, but in service, sacrifice, and an unshakable belief that even one determined individual can transform a nation.
Chief Minister of Gujarat.
In 2001, Keshubhai Patel's health was failing, and the BJP faced criticism over poor governance, corruption, and its handling of the Bhuj earthquake. The party leadership looked for a new chief minister, and Modi, who had concerns about Patel's administration, was chosen. Advani worried about Patel's feelings and Modi's inexperience, but Modi refused to be just a deputy, saying he would take full responsibility or not at all. On the 3rd of October 2001, he became Chief Minister of Gujarat to prepare the party for the 2002 elections. He was officially sworn in on the 7th of October and later won a by-election in February 2002 from Rajkot 2, entering the state legislature.
On 27 February 2002, a train near Godhra caught fire, killing around 60 Hindu pilgrims. Modi publicly blamed local Muslims, and the next day, a statewide strike called by a Hindu organization sparked riots across Gujarat. Violence escalated as the train victims' bodies were moved to Ahmedabad, resulting in widespread attacks, particularly against Muslims. Official reports stated 790 Muslims and 254 Hindus died, though independent estimates suggest over 2,000 fatalities. Around 150,000 people were displaced, many living in overcrowded camps. Scholars and observers criticized the Gujarat government for its handling of the riots, with some accusing Modi directly. Despite curfews, army deployment, and shoot-on-sight orders, the violence continued. Police inaction, unequal compensation for Muslim victims, and support for the strike by state BJP leaders exacerbated the crisis. Some scholars, including Martha Nussbaum, describe the violence as ethnic cleansing or state-supported pogrom.
Modi's role has been widely debated. He described the events as a chain of action and reaction, and later expressed regret only for media handling. The Supreme Court reopened cases in 2008, establishing a special investigation team, SIT, to examine his involvement. Modi was questioned in 2010, and the SIT found no evidence against him. Subsequent legal reviews and petitions, including those by Zakia Joffrey, were dismissed by the courts, with the Supreme Court reaffirming in 2022 that no evidence linked Modi to the violence. After the 2002 riots, many politicians called for Modi to resign as Gujarat's chief minister. He offered to resign, but the party did not accept it. Despite concerns about displaced voters, He moved the state elections to December 2002. In the election, the BJP won a large majority, and Modi won his seat in Maninagar. He was sworn in for a second term on the 22nd of December, 2002.
During his second term, Modi shifted focus from religious issues to economic development. He reduced the influence of some Hindu nationalist groups and took strict actions, such as removing illegal temples and controlling farmer protests, while maintaining ties with some Hindu leaders. Modi's relationship with Muslims remained controversial. Domestically and internationally, questions were raised about his role in the 2002 riots. The US, UK, and EU initially restricted his travel, though these bans were lifted as he rose in prominence. In later elections, Modi emphasized development and anti-terror policies while using modern campaign technologies like holograms to reach voters. He won successive Gujarat elections in 2007 and 2012, continuing his party's majority. In 2014, after being elected prime minister, he resigned as Gujarat Chief Minister, and Anandiben Patel succeeded him.